Oh! I didn't even go to the nudie bar. Why didn't I go to the nudie bar? You mean I could really go? Gladly. Wow, this is amazing. It's out of this world. Oh my. Oh man, that was good. Great. Only he gets to go. Okay. I can't. What? You can't punch a random barkeep. We have suspects for that suspect. Exactly. Suspect or punching bag. Do I theorize at him? I mean, we know that he was smuggling druglins. I mean, I guess I don't really have to care that he's a drug smuggler. I'm just gonna hit him again. Okay, that was fun. Let's, now that we've beaten him up for no reason. Ask again, suggests Van Whitman? Oh, now that we know about the package? I told you I was in my apartment. That's a lot. Okay. There are people who say they saw you at the harbor. Whatever, they must have mistaken someone else for me. So if I ask again, knowing about the drug package? That's... Okay, that's useless. Interesting. Sort of makes sense that hit and then ask again, suggests Van Whitman. Stop lying to me! Yeah, it's the same conversation. Well, I mean, it is, I mean, police brutality is good fun, but, here's your memo. Okay, wait. Oh, this? It's just a doodle. No, it's not. Here, here's an unrelated matchbox. Tell me what you know. I don't think that showing him the memo will have accomplished anything. Okay, thanks. Next witness, please. Where were you around 9 p.m. on the 17th? It wasn't me. I didn't kill no one. Okay, time for a little bit of police brutality. I love how it shows a hammer. We're gonna hit him with a freaking hammer. Okay, I'll talk. The night of the incident, the truth is, I snuck out secretly and I went out for a drink. And worse, I'd forgotten to lock the front door. That's all. I didn't do it. It's the truth. Believe me. Okay, let's show him the matchbox for him to admit that that's where he went. By the way, detective, I often heard shouting coming from under the mansion. Wonder what that was all about. Often heard shouting under the mansion, was out drinking during the murder. Curious. I'm slightly surprised that that showing him the thing didn't do anything, but that is interesting information. Before I go there to investigate that, though, I am going to, wait, where? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just looking over my, my evidence here. Here's Fumi. Where were you at 9 p.m. on the 17th? After work that day, I went to English conversation school, which started at 7. Class lasted until 10 that day. Claims to have been at English school from 7 to 10. Afterwards, I went home and went straight to bed. So, if we can corroborate that, then she's definitely innocent. I don't think that she's guilty anyway. Let's go to the mansion. There's lots of places that I haven't yet. I can just go to Kyoto? Okay, not really my jurisdiction, but apparently my jurisdiction is all of Japan, whatever. Now, I assume it's not just gonna say, like, move to secret room, but there's gotta be a reason for the living room to be here. So maybe if I investigate here, investigate the painting harder. Investigate under the table. Maybe you have to hit the wall to reveal a passage. It does let you, like, tap on things. That's nothing. Secret panel on bookcase, suggests Van Whitman. So my first thought was that it would have to be in here just because we've had no other use for this room. Like, they surely would have put the room here for a reason. But I was certainly going to check the study again as well. So Van Whitman, when you do magnifying glass on something you can investigate anyway, I think it's the same as just clicking investigate. The magnifying glass is for things that it won't suggest. This isn't accomplishing anything. I mean, it is supposed to be under. Is there like a secret floor? You don't say. Maybe the floor? Just in case, I will do magnifying glass on the picture. I'm pretty sure this just does the same thing as selecting it. Painting of some flowers in a vase. Arrest the couch. Great suggestion, Speculat. Okay, for the time being, I'm going to call that suspicious and go to Kyoto. You can call Mr. Hirata, suggests Van Whitman. Right now in the city of Kyoto. There's a Japanese character just written on the hills. That's interesting. Ask around. Look for Mr. Hirata. Mr. Hirata isn't here! He's not here. He's a liar. So, he's probably not here. I investigated the area. Go to services. Theorize about Mr. Hirata. Mr. Hirata had considerable debts with Kozo. Could this perhaps have been a motive? Okay, I didn't ask that before. Had debts with Kozo. Case closed. Can you make Yasu hit himself? God, what a good suggestion. I'm doing the best that I can with this job, but you still think I should be punished? How depressing. No, police brutality is just all that we know. Let's return to Kobe. Well, now that I know that this area is, like, more investigatable, server is returned to its everyday peace as though nothing ever happened. I suspect, rather, that this is basically just a starting place. Found nothing. Let's burn some ants. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Elena, we didn't actually beat him. We just, suggested that we were gonna it's reverse GTA San Andreas. Oh. Okay. So where is Mr. Hirata? If we go to the police station, can we call him here? I never even tried that. Don't know where to find him. Yup, that's what we figured. Who is Yukiko? I've forgotten who Yukiko is. Oh, Yukiko is Mr. Hirata's daughter. Let's talk to her. She appears to be about 6. I'd like you to tell us what you know about Mr. Hirata, otherwise known as your father. He said he was going to Kyoto, that's all I know. Well, time to beat a child. Get her back! Get her back in here! How dare you let her get away! I'd like you to tell us what you know about Kozo. We don't know if whatever. I know it's that my old man borrowed money from this guy. Do you have an alibi, child? Why are you asking such a thing? I mean, I was at home, but I don't believe you. There's nothing relevant to her. Theorize. Can you theorize any further about Yukiko? Father was being harassed, but would she go so far as to kill because of that? She's 7. This is just going to be the same message as before. Yep, okay. Okay, so Mr. Hirata is still quite mysterious, which probably means he's not the one what did it, because that would be too easy. I can't arrest this little girl. Can I arrest, Toshi for the drug smuggling, if not for the murder? Okay, I just brought you out here to punch you, bitch. Hey! Punching him was the right option. You just needed to punch him more. Of course you can arrest a little girl, Elena. Why wouldn't you be able to? That's why I made up that lie about being in my apartment. The one who killed my uncle wasn't me. You happy now? Go ahead and arrest me for the drugs. Okay, can do. I'm putting Toshiyuki under arrest. Come on, let's go. See you in hell. So Toshi wasn't the murderer after all. Well, looks like we're now back to square one. I mean, I knew he wasn't the murderer pretty much from the beginning, but, you know, it's fun arresting people, and it's fun beating them, so that's good. So my current lead really is Mr. Hirata, but I don't know where to go to find him, so let's just go to some places I haven't gone to. Well, I've gone to everywhere that I can get to from here. I think I've been to everywhere. Okay, so my 2 leads are Mr. Hirata is still an open mystery, and there's sounds under the mansion. Specklet says, turns out Yukiko was the one who sold the drugs, so she wasn't a culprit either. The trick is to smuggle your drugs through schoolgirls, because nobody will dare arrest them. Maybe whatever's going on here I can find from the outside. Look in the bushes! Oh, look at this! Just kidding. Great. That actually tricked me. Bastard. Okay. Smash the windows, please. Hit the mansion crumbles. Exactly, Spec Lad, that's what'll happen. Wait, what's Hanakuma? Oh, this is Hanakuma. I'm an idiot. There's got to be something here. I don't know why yeah, this is the same message. I don't know why I chose that. I do remember the map, Spec Lad. It's not very helpful. I really hope this isn't like pixel hunting. Doesn't seem like a pixel hunting kind of game, but it seems like the kind of game that could become a pixel hunting kind of game. How about the man who gave us the drugs? Look at this. That's Kobe Port Island that you see in the distance. Otherwise known as Portopia, apparently. That Ferris wheel looking heckin' suspicious. That's right, Spec Lad, you're dang right. You know what's really suspicious? The sea. It's a ferry that goes to Awashab Island. So can we go to Awashab Island? Onto the boat. Oh, it looks like we've started to move. Boy, can't be bothered to just give me one more scene to show this. Thanks. Thanks for coming aboard. This high-speed boat heads for the city of Sumoto on Awashab Island. We're now in Sumoto, the central city of Island. Came out on a whim, but do you think there's any sort of connection with the case? I tried questioning some people, but as I expected, there was no useful information. We did come out here on a whim. Is Mr. Hirata here? Doesn't get no one who seemed particularly suspicious. Boy, we really did come out here on a whim, didn't we? Look for Mr. Hirata here. Boss, Mr. Hirata isn't in this area. Are you sure? That's not the same message you give normally. Are we seriously just here for, like, lols? You weren't able to go in there? Well, then hit it! Hit the lighthouse! There's no way I can hit that. Boss, please be reasonable. I refuse! Why would I be reasonable when I cannot be reasonable? Okay. Nothing new to learn from the shopping district, I guess. It's a lighthouse. It looks like a fire hydrant. Speculating chat. Yeah, sometimes it's hard with distance. Look at that suspicious boat. Boy, we truly did just come here for lols, didn't we? And case closed. The harbor. Maybe now that I know that Mr. Kamiya was drinking, if I go here, they'll know something. I don't know. Oh! I didn't even go to the nudie bar. Why didn't I go to the nudie bar? You mean I could really go? Gladly. Wow, this is amazing. It's out of this world. Oh my. Oh man, that was good. Great. Only he gets to go. Speclad, so Speclad points out that it's quite WTF that this game has no save function. I suspect that this is a game that, like, if you write down the evidence, you can beat it in, like, 3 minutes. And so catching up probably isn't that hard, really. And he doesn't look like somebody who'd make up lies. Just an ordinary customer. Ask now about Mr. Kamiya. Nope, I really don't think I know who that is. Oh, if we ask over and over again, he gives different messages. Let's see what you really know. Take the interior. Just take the entire interior of this area. It's just booze. This person is carrying nothing suspicious. I mean, I feel like this game start breaking wine bottles until he starts talking. Great suggestions back then. I feel like this game would put in areas that are totally useless. Like, that doesn't seem that implausible. Is there anything here that I missed? Harbor Valbar. No, okay. Have you tried punching I don't think I have tried punching the customer. Oops. Take the interior again. Time to start smashing bottles. Hey, stop it. Are you trying to tear down my store? If you're gonna act like this, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. He kicked us out. That wasn't good. Brilliant. Mr. Rod, okay, you're just gonna say the same thing. There's gotta be a better reason to go to Kyoto. He's supposed to be in Kyoto. Oh. I heard from a man at a nearby temple that there was a visit by a peculiar man the other day. Kyoto was visited by a peculiar man the other day. Boy, what a shocking event that a major city would be visited by a peculiar man. Supposedly, this man was mumbling for a whole half hour while praying frantically. Do you suppose this could have been Mr. Harada? Man was mumbling and praying frantically. You know, in the way that you might if you had just done a murder. Let's look harder for Mr. Harada. Can we ask further? I mean, no one who seemed particularly suspicious. Hit the temple. Can I go into the temple? No. Now that you know more, will you find more about the temple? Unable to find any clues there, because you're useless. There was nothing suspicious about that, apparently. Already investigated it, Sveklad. And case closed. No, I will not ask you about something more fun. Tell me about your father. Would you like some drugs? Are there no other rooms in the police station? Asks Specklad. Nope. Nope, didn't think so. I would have been a little bit ashamed if it turns out there were. What is... Wow, okay. So this is not... That I noticed with Shinkaichi, this is not a fixed font. So, like, S is in the fixed font, but then HIN is essentially a ligature, and then K and I are in the fixed font, and ICH is a ligature. So they, like, made special ligatures. They're not really ligatures because they're not actually joined, to be able to fit longer words, like investigate here. Interesting. That's quite a sophisticated... That's a lot of stuff to do to make the game, like, work. Yeah, there's nothing else to really ask about here. Well, I'm stuck. Okay, let's see. Time of death was 9 p.m. on the 17th. Math box under the ashtray. That was for the PAL hostess bar. Mr. Harada hasn't been seen. He presumably went to Kyoto, and was being very peculiar, but we can't find any more about him. Fumi is Kozo's personal assistant. Discovered the body. Oh, you know what? The guard would know about him. Because if he had debts, then he was probably in and out all the time. And ask... Okay. 8675309. Is that it? We're sorry. The number you have dialed is not in service. Wow, that tone, I knew just from the tone what that was. Take the painting. Oh, bloody... you should have investigated it harder, you idiot. Doesn't make any sense to have a button here, does it? Okay, press the button, you moron. I'll push the button. Huh? Nothing's happening. What is this? Theorize about the button. If we move back into the study, does that do something related? Hey! Hey, look! A hole is opened up in the floor with stairs leading down, so this is what that button is for. Down the stairs. No! No! I told you this game combined everything I would hate. Well, follow the left wall. Oh no, boss, the path ahead has been closed in. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Oh no. Oh no. Path behind us is closed in. Yes, it certainly has. There's some stairs leading up. Right, we're back here. Great. I mean, there's definitely more to find down there, so let's follow the right wall for a bit. I know it's Satan's work, but we're gonna have to do it. Oh no, boss! The path behind us is closed in! I don't care. Can you, like, investigate? Boss, this isn't the place for jokes! It's probably a secret Satanist dungeon, suggests Specklad. God, this game did not need this. This game did not need this. There's graffiti on the wall. It says, "Go no further. Turn back." Well, that's definitely a reason to go further. Oh no, boss. The path behind us is closed in. That's fine. Stop being concerned. Oh, well, this is the Satanist part of this area. Arrest the dungeon, suggests Specklad. There you go. There's graffiti on the wall. It says, "Turn here." Let's believe it. Let's believe it. Oh no, boss, the path behind us is closed in. I maybe should have saved stated before coming in here. I assumed with this genre of game it didn't really matter. Monster surprised you is written. What is this, a joke about game's future? How did Yasu say the box drawing characters? I don't know how to say box drawing characters, but Yasu knows how to say box drawing characters, apparently. So I've consistently followed the right wall, but this area does definitely, like, given that things close in, it's no guarantee that following the right wall is actually a good strategy. Path behind us is closed in. That's fine. These things happen. There are some stairs leading up. Yeah, okay, this is just back here. You also used Unicode code point numbers, suggest Speclad. He just announces things in Unicode. Oh, time to arrest the dungeon. Yes, I am asking you to arrest a wall. Oh, I'm gonna have to tap walls that are actually hidden passages. Oh, this sucks. This profoundly sucks. I'm gonna get back to the graffiti that said turn here. You can't even hold it down. You have to press every time you take a step. It says, go no further, turn back. Well, if I believed the other one, then why didn't I believe this one? Well, I'm just here already. So that led me nowhere good. I am no longer strictly following the right wall since I'm following instructions as well. Okay, this is here. Oh, you can turn around. That's neat. Well, I am officially lost.